Hey everybody, it's time to head to Germany, bringing you a band that's been around for quite a minute called Silbermond. It's perfect for you.
Ah, she's like singing out of my soul. Sometimes we get lost in our own little world, but it's all so much bigger than we realize.
And a song called Weisse, Fahnen, White Flags. Shout out to Iris for all the patience with this suggestion. This song is several years old and been loved and listened to by many, but I want to check at a recent live performance where they did this song at the Peace Berlin. You ready? Here we go.
Das haben wir vor 10 Jahren geschrieben und es ist traurig, dass er heute hier mit uns sein soll. Vielleicht habt ihr für dieses Lied und für jedes Kind ein Licht übrig, was ihr hochhalten könnt von hier bis zur Siegessäule. Weiße Fahnen. Es ist ein kalter Tag in seinem heißen Herz und ein lautes Feuer zündet mal wieder den Himmel an. Und er rennt um sein Leben, schon sein junges Leben lang, hat den Krieg seiner Väter doch nie angefangen.
Oh, you guys. We're going to listen to this together. If you don't speak German, I will translate it for you bit by bit, but I want to encourage you just to experience this with me. Just to give you a little bit of an info on what this is about. It's interesting they're playing this live at the Sound of Peace Berlin because this is to address war and all the little lives that are being lost in warfare. The song is called White Flags, right? How you wave a white flag when you're looking for peace or surrender. And it's talking about this little life that is fighting to survive all of his long little life, all of his long young life. These little lives that are running to survive and to stay alive as there's fire in the sky, right? Bombs going off and kids dying through wars led by their fathers that they never started. So just to give you context here what this is about. If you don't speak German, and I'm going to start over, I would encourage you to just close your eyes if you want to, or perceive what's going on at the concert and feel the music. There's something beautiful about exploring world music, even when it's not your native tongue.
Und es ist traurig, dass er heute hier mit uns sein soll. Vielleicht habt ihr für dieses Lied und für jedes Kind ein Licht übrig, was ihr hochhalten könnt von hier bis zur Siegessäule. Weiße Fahnen. Es ist ein kalter Tag in seinem heißen Herz und ein lautes Feuer zündet mal wieder den Himmel an. Und er rennt um sein Leben, schon sein junges Leben lang, hat den Krieg seiner Väter doch nie angefangen. Und immer wenn er einschläft, träumt er sich weit weg, träumt er sich in die Stille, träumt er sich davon, ein leiser Wind weht und der Himmel ist weit, dieser Krieg ist aus und die Soldaten gehen heim und weiße Fahnen wehen und alle sind frei, frei, frei. Diese Nacht, mein Freund, hab ich vom Frieden geträumt. Und er wacht auf im Feuerregen, die Nacht gelähmt, keine Sterne zu sehen, durch seine kleinen Hände fließt roter Sand. Er weiß, wie Leben enden, aber nicht, wie sie anfangen. Und immer wenn er einschläft, träumt er sich weit weg, träumt er sich in die Stille, träumt sich davon. Ein leiser Wind weht und der Himmel ist weit. Dieser Krieg ist aus und die Soldaten gehen heim und weiße Fahnen wehen und alle sind frei, frei, frei. Diese Nacht, mein Freund, hab ich vom Frieden geträumt. Zu viele Träume liegen hier begraben, doch er hat nie aufgehört, das Träumen zu wagen.
Ooh, wow.
Jetzt ist
Stay.
er weit weg,
I gotta tell you about this song.
mit geheilten Wunden. Seine kleinen Hände haben den Frieden gefunden.
Wow. This is heavy. This was beautiful. I love Silbermond. I don't think I ever heard this song. I love her voice, but I only know a couple of their big hits, and I don't think I ever heard this song. This was a 12-year-old song already, but 2 years ago they played this at the Sound for Peace in Berlin, and I think it was regarding the war in Ukraine. Because there was posters about Russia, and some of them wearing blue and yellow. But it's crazy that even 2 years later now, she's talked about how this song is already over 10 years old, and how it's sad that we're still having to talk about this, and this is still a topic. But now this live recording is 2 years old, and we're still talking about it. And now I'm thinking of Palestine, of Israel, of all these lives around the world where little kids are hurting. And I was thinking of my 2-year-old, my little kids, my 5-year-old, my 2-year-old, my baby, and little hands like that laying lifeless in the sand. And it's just, man, when you think about it long enough, it kills you. It makes me angry. It makes me so sad. The lyrics say it's a cold day in his hot heart, and loud fire lights the skies, lights the heavens, the skies. He runs for his life, all his young little life. He never started the war of his fathers. And whenever he falls asleep, he dreams of being far, far away into a peaceful and quiet place. He dreams of a calm wind that blows and the sky is wide. The creek is over. The soldiers go heim. The soldiers go home. Gehen heim. And the white flags are waving and everyone is free, free, free. This night, my friend, I dreamt of peace. And he wakes up in the rain of fire. And either one can interpret die Nacht gelähmt as the night is paralyzed, or he's paralyzed in the night or by the night. There are no stars. You can't see any stars. Through his little hands, there's red sand flows. And that's such a painful and brutal picture, because sand should be flowing through a child's hands because they're playing in a sandbox or they're at the ocean, at the beach. But it's red sand, blood-stained sand running through his little hands. He knows how lives end, not how they start, right? So much war, you know what death looks like, but you're not experiencing birth and new life, what life looks like, a young child. And whenever he falls asleep, he dreams of being far away, of a place of quiet, the chorus repeats here. of a silent, calm wind and the open sky, a wide sky. The war is over. The soldiers go home, and the white flags fly, and we're all free. This night, my friend, I dreamt of peace. So many dreams are buried here, but he never stopped to dare to dream. Man, even here, that duality of not just speaking of that dreaming of being in a place of peace, but saying he never stopped dreaming. He never stopped believing. He dared. He was courageous enough to dream. Now he is far away with healed wounds, implying that he died. His wounds are healed, and his little hands have found peace. Gosh, if that doesn't kill you. I wish we weren't at war. I wish we would stop killing each other. What does one say, you guys? Because this is a never-ending story. If it's not the war with Ukraine, and it's not the war with Palestine and Israel, and it's not all these different wars, even the ones that are not on the mainstream media. That's another thing that frustrates me sometimes, is that the media will make money off of polarizing us on one side or the other, distracting us, playing games with us. It's all a money game, as Ren would say. But it's only specific wars, sometimes even that are beneficial to the news in your local country, because somehow there's affiliations and allies and money and some type of connection. But what about all the wars and the kids dying in all these other countries, many places in Africa and all around, where people are losing their lives? And it's not as simple as one side is good, the other side is bad. Even looking through history, one side is demonized, and we don't realize that a lot of innocent lives are lost on both sides, the kids suffering the most. And it breaks my heart. This is heavy. This was beautiful. I don't think I've ever heard this song by Silbermond. Definitely not this live performance. But I'm glad I checked it out with you. Thank you for your patience, Iris, and for bringing this to me. For those of you who speak German, who know the song, or who know Silbermond, what does this song mean to you? What are your thoughts on this? What is your favorite Silbermond song? What's your favorite German artist? And for those of you who didn't understand German, I hope talking about the lyrics helped you understand this song better. What is it about music in other languages that intrigues you? How do you feel when you hear a language that you don't understand until you read the lyrics or the translation? And what did this song make you think of or feel? Comment, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next ride.